As you see, we're still decorated for spring here. This is probably going to be one of my last Easter tablescapes I'm going to put together, but it really wasn't too expensive. I did buy a couple things that I'm going to use in the future. These yellow plates, I got them for $3 at Home Goods, and I have a pair of them, so that was $6 that I spent. And then I bought this beautiful salt and pepper shaker. I saw it and I just had to have it. Is it not precious? The little bunnies, all the flowers. I just loved it. That was $8. So we spent $14 on this tablescape. So there was a little bit of money spent. But like I keep telling you, these are investment pieces. I can use these yellow plates for lots of other things in the future. And the salt and pepper shaker are just gorgeous. So next year when I do my Easter tablescapes, they will have this to put on my table. Now I didn't buy a lot of pieces for the table, accessory pieces, just plates. So next year I'm going to buy accessory pieces that will interchange with what I have. So I only can afford to buy a little at a time, and that's what I'm doing. But I'm buying awesome investment pieces. And everything else has been used in a prior post. So this was a $14 tablescape. Like I always say, shop that house before starting any project. And if you do, you may be able to get some free ones out of it. Now, as this hat I did, this was a DIY I put together. There was no cost at all with this. This cowboy hat, I only spent $1 to update it for spring because I already had the hat. So all I spent was $1 for that headband over at the 99-cent store. All these beautiful flowers were free because I've had them, some of them for a few months and some for a few years. A new piece I did buy this year, another investment piece, was this bunny. But next year, this bunny will be free. But I did not count it on this because I've already had another post that I used it in. The beautiful napkins, I folded up like a concordian and tied them in the center. Those were an investment piece. They match my tablecloth, but when you put them right on top of the tablecloth, they don't show up. So instead of using them on my table, I had 4. I could have done it, but I decided not to. I used my beautiful green napkins because they're beautiful and they go with everything. They're not new. The flower rings are from last year. I've already used them. We're not writing that off. All the plates on this, except for the yellow ones, have all been used in past posts, or I've had them since last year. So this little candy dish or dessert dish, I did not write it off because I already used it in another post. But is it not cute? Another investment piece. We are working on getting investment pieces we can make tablescapes with and make lots of different things to show for little money next year. So next year, instead of seeing so much money spent for Easter, probably it'll be, I shouldn't spend over $40 or $50. And that's probably only because I'm going to have to buy some investment pieces for centerpieces. I don't mean like centerpieces flowers. I have enough silk flowers now. I probably don't even hardly have to buy anymore because I have such a good selection of colors now. Not saying I may not buy a few new ones every year, but I really have a lot. And of course I have the bunny, so I'll use it next year. I love the hat. Of course the hat will be different because the hat won't stay like that for a year. But it has encouraged me to think out of the box. I have another 4 or 5, 6 hats in my house that are, I think I got another 4 or 5 just gardening hats. And I may next year get another hat and decorate it similar to this because it turned out really cute and it was a zero cost. And the cowboy hat was only $1. And like I said, I can maybe get a different headband for next year for the cowboy hat. And maybe I'll use the same hat here and just put different flowers. I don't know. We'll wait and see. Better see what I come back and do next year. But this was a very, very inexpensive tablescape that you could use every time it comes springtime. I thought it turned out pretty. I really liked all my plates stacked on top. They're all different colors, but they all pop. I didn't want everything to be matchy-matchy or the same. I think it looks better when you have things that look different. And what I also liked about these plates here are all curved and sculptured, and I love them. And then when you go to the salt and pepper, they're the same thing. They're sort of curved, and the eggs. Now these come out, and they're just as cute as can be. I just love them to pieces. So we'll see what I do next year. But as you see, I got a lot of great investment pieces. I mean, I'm going to save all these Easter eggs and use them next year. All these carrots, I'm going to save and use them again next year and put them in different things, different containers. Do you know, I have gotten so many awesome ideas from all of you. I cannot believe how you guys are always giving me so much encouragement and showing me all different kinds of things I can improve my centerpieces, tablescapes, and to just make them so much better. And I get a lot of DIY projects also from you all. I love how you guys all inspire me to keep working on my projects. Well, that's all we have. Don't forget now, if you're not already following me, consider it. Go down there and click that like button. And I really appreciate all your awesome comments. You are making me so happy with all your comments. Thank you again so much for everything you guys are doing. I just love you guys so much. I can't tell you. It's just been awesome to make all these new friends on YouTube. And they're all positive friends, people that are just so great. I can't believe it. I love you all so much. But before I forget, because I was going to forget again, this channel is designed for adults only that are interested in gardening, home decor, cooking, DIY projects, and anything else Grandma can think of that she wants to do that week. So, we do change things up a little on this channel, so don't get discouraged. I need to start working more on my gardening videos, so probably sometime in the next couple of weeks we're going to start working more in the garden for all my gardening followers that have been very unhappy with me that I have done so bad. Grandpa is going to be home soon, and I am going to have plenty of time to work on my garden once he gets home. Love you guys so much. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking out this post. I hope this inspires you all to get out there and do something nice for Easter or spring for your home. Bye-bye for now, my awesome, awesome followers.